Hi there everyone, how are we all? It's Simon back here again for another part of the healing. Hope you're well and keeping safe. So, I don't know if you can sort of tell or not folks, but you can sort of tell I'm not very well by the sort of like slight sort of change in my voice. It's been a mad month. June's not been the kindest to anyone. With everything going on in this sort of mad world, and obviously yeah, basically, sort of, it's just been a crappy month indeed, with everyone not being well, including myself. Now, got sort of ill. I'll say my sort of mother sort of not been too great. She's been in and out of hospital numerous times, and sort of has COVID. And now all of a sudden, out of the blue, she's in hospital. Bless her. Well, she's been in the blue. She's been in the blue. She's been in hospital for a couple of days now. And out of the blue today, took a COVID test this morning because I felt a bit dodgy. And guess who's got COVID? Myself. So I have COVID again now for the second time in the space of what? 7 months. So bit of a pain in the ass, but you know, I'm not feeling too great, not feeling too cracky. But I'm going to do a video for you folks anyway before I sort of go to sleep, because I'm getting a little bit tired, so I can't do a day without doing a video sort of thing. So let's crack on. So we managed to finish the game. Obviously, with things going on at the moment, we had a very strange part in the last episode with JK Knight, or Charlie, sort of basically sort of threatening us that we're sort of next, as in getting killed. I don't know what's going on. It's very mysterious, this person is. But anyway, so Wolf is saying, phenomenal, I'm in. Fatboy site, let's see what I can find. Julie says, wow, someday you two have to show me how to do that. It's so cool. I'm sure Wolf will be happy to do that. Maybe in the future, bigger things to deal with now. No way, there's no time for that, because I've already found something. What have you found? What have you found, Wolf? Un momento, por favor. Okay. Got it. Look, here's his ID. Okay. So who are we supposed to be looking at here? I can't remember who we're supposed to be looking at. Awesome, Wolf. Yay, this is exactly what we were looking for. Who are we looking for? I can't remember, folks. I'm probably having a bit of a blonde moment. Anyway, Fatboy said it's best you write him. I think you have a knack for this kind of thing. Excuse me, folks. A bit phlegmy today, obviously, as you know. Anyway, let's not waste any more time. Let's get some tissue on the go. Very sort of bunged up with the cold and that lot. Anyway, let's get this show on the road. So let's get to this Thomas guy. So the number is 031258. Let's add him. Let's see if he actually responds. So let's come out of here and let's find this Thomas guy and see what he's got to say. Ah, okay. Okay. Oh, hello. Hello, my name is Fatboy Sai. Hi there. Do we know each other? Not yet, to be honest. Not yet, to be honest. It's about the murder case on Bishop Street. The victim, Valentin, he was a friend of mine. Yes, poor guy. Poor guy. So this is Thomas. Let's see. There we go. How awful. I am so sorry for your loss. Thank you. We urgently need more information from you. Do you know anything about the second person who was at the scene? Can you tell me more about the crime scene? Do you have any details on how it happened? Let's go with, do you know anything about a second person who was at the scene? A second person? Oops, I think we asked the wrong question there. Oh, message deleted. Even if I wanted to. What was all that about? I can't tell you any details. That would put me in a hell of a mess. Okay. Between you and me, I would certainly not want to mess with the police officer in charge. She can be pretty scary when she's angry. Yeah, I bet. We have ways. But if Valentine really was a friend of yours, the police will give you more information for sure. Anything I could do to change your mind? And just ask the question, I suppose. No, I'm sorry. As I said, this could lose me. This could cost me my job. Okay, fair dues. Didn't really sort of say a lot, did he, to be fair, even though Jodie is asking the question. So that's pretty much sums it up, folks. So didn't really get any information out of this Thomas guy. So no good indeed. Excuse me. F, what an idiot. It was worth a try, of course it was, yeah. But, yeah. What do we do now, though? All that worked, Wolf, and, yeah, at least you summed it up. Now what? We want to find Berner. We need all the info on the crime scene. The drawing, the message. Anything could be a clue. That is true, Lucy. What's going on here? So we can sort of tag something on Facebook. Don't care about that. Anyway, guys, I could give it a try. I think I have an idea. Keep your fingers crossed. What do you have in mind, Zoe? Julius, well, now I'm curious. Lucy says, thank you, with a smiley, lushy face. Anyway. Investigators. What the hell? New sort of what you call it? New sort of group. Anyway. Okay, Fat Boy Site, it's time to introduce you to someone. Hello, Fat Boy Site. Oh my god, is that Strasser? Oh my god, it is! This guy is from the sign. Wow, another one from the sign. Wow, this is crazy. This is the... Oh, okay. Well, he's going to introduce himself.
Yes, hello. As Wolf already told you, my name is Helmut Strasser, and I'm a chief detective. Wolf passed all the important information about you on to me, and I'm prepared to help you.
Oh, thank you very much. God, considering last time in the sign you were a bit of a... Anyway, I won't leave it. Anyway, so this is Detective Strasser. He is an acquaintance of mine. It's best if you briefly introduce yourself again, Helmut. Thank you for your help, Detective. We'll play nicely, obviously. My pleasure. Wow, I can't believe it. So it's 2 more people. How many more we got from the sign, eh? Crikey. And we've obviously go and check that game out as well, the sign. Very, very good. Very, very good. Very jumpy as well, I will warn you. Some pop-outs, obviously. And I'm not a fan of pop-outs, as you can tell. Anyway, so Wolf says, I trust Helmut completely. We already went through a lot together. Strasser, Wolf saved my life and the lives of my children. Does that mean it was the sign? What exactly did you do, Wolf? Let's sort of get out. It's been a while now, but back then this kind of thing was normal. Okay. Oh, the old.
Did you hear that? It's like this all the time.
Here comes the pop out.
Hold on a sec.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
Oh my god.
I'm not looking.
What the fuck is that?
The pop out come in.
Shit.
Oh my. And there we go. Ha! Yeah, what the was that? So we know what that was, folks. That was obviously sort of a clip from the game called The Sign, obviously. So very interesting to sort of bringing that into this, which is interesting. But like I say, I'm all for it. Like I say. Anyway, that's a story for another time. Helmut Strasser, that's right. We should take care of your problem before we wallow in memories. Now listen to me carefully, fat boy Si. I shall indeed, Mr. Helmut Strasser. This Dr. Crow should definitely not be underestimated. Nobody is allowed to know about our cooperation, especially no external police. Well, actually, private investigations in this case have been forbidden from the very top. I'm not even allowed to inform our group. Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Absolutely no one. So basically it's just between three of us. Okay. So I've got to keep it all hush-hush. Our collaboration is much more effective when as few people as possible know about it. Here's what you need to understand. Okay. Do fire away. The investigation in this case has been going on for a long time now. Excuse me. It started a little less than 3 years ago. I arrived at an absolute horrific crime scene. Believe me, it was awful. The worst thing was, yes, not a single useful lead. Sadly, this was not the only case. For 3 years, I've been stumbling absolutely blind through cases like this, and they all had one thing in common. Testimonies about a creature in the costume of a plague doctor. He was always one step ahead of me. The twists and turns in this story exceeded anything I've seen so far. Okay, interesting, Mr. Strasser. Imagine having to fight your way through the jungle with a dull bread knife. Then there is the imminent danger of betrayal too. We've long been aware that part of the police force has been infiltrated by supporters of the Doctor, but it's impossible to guess how many colleagues this affects. In my opinion, however, the number is incredibly high. Well, yeah, we'll put that. I never would have thought Dr. Crow had so much power. He may be absolutely insane, but his powers of persuasion and the realization of his plans indicate a strong leader and a tactician. But you are an important piece of the puzzle, Fatboy Si. With you, I finally have the Joker I've always been looking for. What are you trying to say, you punk? Thank you for your help, Detective Strasser. By the way, I would also like to express my condolences to you. I found out everything about your friends' deaths. Yes, like I say, two are sort of down now. Valentin actually did the right thing. Calling the police seemed to be the only weapon against Dr. Crow for him. But when you fire a gun, there's always a recoil. True. So like I said, we've lost Shadow and we've lost obviously Valentin for people who don't know. So anyway, so Valentin wasn't prepared for the force of the recoil. He expected protection and security from the police, but found the opposite. Especially for me, as chief detective, this is a disgrace. It's not your fault. At the end of the day, you can't control a madman, can you, folks? You know, it's just the truth. But anyway, thank you for this detailed monologue, Helmut. Wow, that was quite sort of a long sort of chat, but we still sort of seem to be chatting to Wolf and I. The next point's as short as possible, please. We're running out of time. Oh, so we're still chopping away. You're right, Wolf. But let's get down to the nitty gritty anyway. So, I understand you're considering contacting my colleague Hannah Feist about everything. Although I'm absolutely certain she is not working for Dr. Crow, I would still advise against it. That's interesting. She's a good person, but her urge to do everything strictly according to the protocol sometimes get in the way of justice. I totally agree, says Wolf. Check. Next point. Bloody hell, how many points have we got? I've got a flaming headache, folks, all of a sudden. Helen and I keep drawing increasingly tighter circles around Clark's location. And so Strasser said, right, and I will do further research so we can save Bernard. Thanks, keep me posted. So, is that the end of this chat? So I've been chatting for a good while there. Anyway, so let's get back to the strangers chat. This will probably be the last sort of talk, I suppose. Guys, I just talked to Thomas. Did you persuade him to help us? Oh, and what did he say? Julius, come on, don't beat around the bush. Only because you want... No, I'm not going to say it. Too rude. He's prepared to join the group to answer all our questions. And I wonder how you did that, Zoe. Yeah, let's ask. How did you do that? Yeah. Well, I had to promise him something. Oh, good God. Seriously? You're going to sell yourself like that, Zoe? Once we know what's behind all this and who Dr. Crow is, Thomas will get an exclusive interview with me. Roxy says, as long as you keep me out, that's fine with me. Okay. Julius, ditto Roxy. Well, that's okay. Don't worry. We will. We will. So this is getting very interesting, folks. So obviously this chat's going to probably go on for a little while yet. So once this chat is over, folks, we'll sort of stop it there. But could go on for a little bit longer. Anyway, so she said, just a sec, I'll add him. Thomas was added to the group, and Thomas says, hello everyone, I'm Thomas. Hello Thomas, says Anna. Wolf says hi. Hi Thomas. Hi Thomas. Hey, fat boy, sigh. I'm sorry I blew you off earlier. No, it's cool. It's all good. You're only doing your job at the end of the day, which is fair enough. Zoe told me everything about Dr. Crow, JK Knight, your group, the healings, and that you've already lost 2 friends. Well, we have. Let's say Shadow and Valentin as gone. So, not good at all. Why were you on the scene so quickly anyway? I suppose we better ask that one. A very phlegmy face too. I do apologise. It's a case of being in the right place at the right time. Or rather, at the wrong time. Well, yeah. Literally, at the wrong time, suppose. I was visiting a friend. He lives on Bishop Street, too. Right. Anyway, we suddenly heard loud noises from the apartment next door. And screaming. Of course, we immediately ran over and rang the doorbell. When no one opened the door, we broke it down. God, my head is absolutely pounding, thanks. Anyway, but we were too late. Your friend was already dead. With a sad face. There was nothing more we could do, so we called the police. Yeah, I would say it sounds like a weird coincidence to me, but I'm not. Let's just play nice with him for the time being, because I've actually got a funny feeling him and Zoe are involved. I'm throwing it out there, folks. I am actually throwing it out there. Him and Zoe are involved. Anyway, yes, we absolutely appreciate you answering our questions. I have one too. Thomas, in your report you mentioned a message. What exactly was that? What did Crow leave at the crime scene? Yes, what did he exactly leave? Alright guys, but this must stay between us. Hannah Feist explicitly told me that this must not get out to the public. This piece of knowledge could be the decisive clue for the police. Yeah, we're silent as a grave. As the grave. Not a funny thing to say considering we just lost our... Anyway, ditto. We won't tell anyone, says Julius. Yeah, it goes without saying. Oh, good God. So my stomach is pounding, so my stomach's hurting, and my head is pounding at the same time. Okay. So now Tom's obviously going to explain to us what's going on. Right, okay. Okay. A snake? What does that mean? Maybe another riddle? Could be. Possibly, but I have another theory. Ouroboros, the snake that eats itself. How does he know that? Check old Tim out there. Roxy says, what the? Julie says, Aurora, what? Anna, how? What does that mean? Well, in many cultures, the Ouroboros, Ouroboros, that's the one, stands for rebirth and infinity. In psychology, it can also be seen as a metaphor for a new stage in life, for transformation. And Zoe says, during my studies we talked about a similar snake, Yomagunda, the Midgard serpent. Yeah, it's a bit of a tongue tie. In Germanic mythology, it is seen as one of the three enemies of the world. Julie says, "My God, vertigo, the seven deadly sins, now some snakes and Nordic mythology. How much more topics does he want to touch on?" That's what I'm wondering too. But somehow, it all has to be connected. Yeah, sorry, but what does this have to do with Crow or Valentine? Crow must think of himself as some kind of deity or transformer. The guy's an absolutely delusional. He certainly is, isn't he? Very, very delusional. A healer and all that stuff. Anyway, Hannah says this is insane. God, my God, I'm starting to feel absolute shit. Anyway, Thomas says, "Oh gosh, what have I got myself into?" Well, you join the group and you're helping us. We've gone way past what we usually do recording, folks. I should have stopped it literally after the sort of previous chat sort of thing. Anyway, I honestly still don't get it. Get what, Roxy? Get what? Guys, I have to tell you something. With everything that was going on, I hadn't thought about it. What's that, Lucy? When Crow had me in his clutches, I noticed something about him. He wore a signet ring with exactly this symbol. Wait, I tried to make a drawing of it. I haven't shown it to Tim yet either. Ah, very interesting. Does that say TB? The snake isn't forming a circle with the letters TB. TB, those are probably his initials. Wow. Shall we play dumb? So I don't know, because it could, well, B, it's not Bernard. It's not Bernard. TB. Could stand for Tim, could stand for Thomas. I don't know. It could stand for anything. That is true. Just, Tim, your name starts with T. Are you implying that I am Dr. Crow? You're out of your mind. Could be even Thomas, we don't know. F, it's not that unlikely. You've been acting sus right from the start, Tim. Wow, this is getting a bit... You're kidding, right? What should the B stand for? I ain't got a clue. Your last name, Brains. Oh, what's Tim's last name? Does it begin with B? What, Ringelman? It can't be that, obviously. Oh. Well, who could TB stand for then? Who could it be? Settle down, guys. Settle down, she says. The initials the initials were just an idea. Maybe it stands for something completely different. To be fair, it could be. To be fair, it could be. Oh, this episode's gone way too long. God, this chat has gone for ages. I'll be busy for the next few hours. Have another meeting with the manager of the radio station regarding the interview with Anna Feist. Alright, thank you, Thomas. Yes, much appreciated. Nice chap. But the rest of us shouldn't sit around doing nothing until then, either. Dear. What is TB? What is TB? But the rest of us shouldn't sit around but do nothing either until then either. What the hell is this? Not again. Yeah, what's going on? What the bloody hell's going on? Doesn't this bullshit ever end? With an angry face from Julius. Anyway, folks, I am going to end it there. That went on a bit too long, that one. 10 minutes longer than it should have been. But anyway, that is another episode done and dusted and down. So we are sort of, obviously, meeting another fellow person from a previous game called The Sign. So helmut strasser is now in this game. And also, we have got a new person that's going to help us called Thomas. And I'm hoping he can lead us the way to getting this not to Chrome. But for now, folks, we are done with this episode. And thanks for watching as always. And like I say, don't forget to like the video. And always, also, please subscribe as well. Greatly appreciate it if you could. But for now, this is the end for it. And like I say, I will catch you again for some time later on the day, depending on how I feel with this crappy COVID. But for now, I am done, and I shall catch you when I catch you. So thanks for watching, stay safe as always, folks, and I shall speak to you soon for some more of the healing. Bye all.